What's going on, everybody? This is Warren Dews, General Manager at the Ravenna News Herald and the Greenville Pioneer. I'm here today to continue our community conversations. Today, we're going to be talking to someone that's an expert in the field of real estate. I'm going to ask them questions about themselves, who they are. And I got my friend looking right at me right now. So, who are you?
My name is Deborah Danner, and I'm an associate broker at Coldwell Prime Properties.
All right, where's that located? How long you been with them? Where's that located?
Okay. Yes, I'm with them for 20 years. I'm sitting in the Greenville location of Coldwell Prime Properties. That's over in the shopping center, the Tops Plaza on Route 32.
Okay. So you've been with, how many years you said?
20.
20 years, man. That's a long time. It's a long time.
Yes.
So what's going on in the real estate business? How's it going?
Lots going on in the real estate business, just like in the world with this COVID, and what they say, the new normal. We're all trying to adapt and figure out what's happening right now in the real estate business. We're on fire, which is good news. Right now, if we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that's priced right, we're in multiple offer.
Really? So why?
Yes.
Why is that happening?
Everybody wants a piece of the action right now, especially, with the COVID scare. I have to admit that has really driven people from the city thinking they want some, fresh air and sunshine up here and a place to escape to. So the second home buyers are really flocking to the area currently. But, even in this market, just locals, there is not a lot of inventory currently, and there's a lot of buyers. So if you have something priced right and it gets on the market, boom, we're in multiple offers.
So would you say it's a seller's market or buyer's market? Which one?
It's a seller's market,
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
You quoted me in your newspaper, when I said that I'm waxing my board and riding the wave. Real estate is all about timing, as we know. Every 10 years or so, we have the up and down, and timing is everything. And in between, we have all these things like currently COVID. So it drives the market a little crazy. If you are thinking about selling, this is a great time. This is a good time for a seller, for sure.
Because you'll have a lot of offers, and then you can get the best offer. Offers will go up. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And of course, I'm going to talk about aligning yourself with a professional. When we talk about real estate, it really behooves you to do some research and align yourself with a professional, especially times like this. I am in a lucky position. I actually work for the #1 Coldwell banker in the state of New York.
Oh man. Okay.
And you think, what does that mean, right? Well, we all know the price of real estate down in the city, Staten Island, Long Island. We here in upstate New York sell more dollars of real estate than any other Coldwell banker in the state of New York. They're all independently owned and operated. So Coldwell bankers, per se, are the same, but yet different. So, because they're all independently owned and operated. This particular company I work for is called Coldwell Prime Properties.
Mm-hmm.
They're #1 in the state, 4th in the Northeast, and 10th in the nation. So here we are, sitting right here in Greenville as the #1 Coldwell banker. We have 24 offices, and I oversee 8 of them.
That's cool. So a couple of things. You said Long Island. You said all this stuff, and when you said it, I heard the accent jump out of you. Where you from?
Yes, I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah, from Brooklyn. I heard something.
House.
I heard. So I say I'm a young man from the Bronx, so I feel I hear the voice. So I also as I tell everybody, I'm the general manager of these papers, but I also do real estate on the side in different markets. So I'm leaning towards the answer to this question I'm about to ask you is why people need to use a realtor. Like they can, because they don't really have to. They can do it themselves. So why pick a realtor, and why should they pick you?
Well, honestly, I think that picking a professional real estate agent is probably the best thing you can do in the whole process. We have all the experience in the world. We have all the connections, the guides. We surround ourselves with the best of the best as far as inspectors, lawyers. We recommend them to you. We never recommend one. We give you 3 at all times. It makes the whole process much smoother. This is our industry. This is what we do. Here in the Greenville office, there's actually agents here in this office that fall into the top 10% of Coldwell banker agents in the nation. These people well trained. I have relocation specialists. Our whole company provides service. I was just looking up for someone, a roofer. We provide a concierge service that we use the best of the best. And these are not just people we take out of a yellow page book.
Mm-hmm.
These are people highly recommended and we've done business with. So this is the concept. Everything we do is above board and professional.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I would definitely align myself with the professional. During this COVID time, I have to tell you that I know I sound like I bleed blue, they tell me, because I love my company. But I do. And being this big company and this number one, they have guided us with all the safety procedures, all the disclosures. We shared that with the local real estate firms. Agents came to us for guidance, and this is the company that we have. They share everything. They're professional and on top of the game. Yesterday, there was an agent who approached my agent, called her up, and gave her a $300,000 home referral for no fee, nothing. You as a real estate agent will understand this. For nothing, to thank her for her help during COVID. You know, this is who we are. We're on top of our game and we know it. So this is what professionals are about. Yes, I would highly recommend using a professional real estate agent.
You sound really, really passionate. And, you know, so let me ask you this question. You've been doing this for 20 years in the real estate business. I've been doing it for about 20 minutes. No, I sold my first house. I started doing it in October, and I sold my first house about March, like right when COVID was getting ready to happen. I sold 2 houses back to back.
Congrats.
And so
Congrats.
I share that.
What happened to you?
I share that. I share that to say to you, do you remember the first house or first group of people that you dealt with 20 years ago?
Yes, I'll always remember my first clients.
Tell me about that. Tell me about that story.
My first client, well, I did all my studying and I was all ready to be the power agent. From day one, I wanted to be the best of the best. I know that sounds crazy, and I would watch other agents in my office, and they would go on the board, like every month they'd have 4 listings, 4 sales, and I was like, when's my turn? And finally, I had this buyer, so I ran around with them, and I'll tell you, I went through the ringer. They actually had found their own lender and started to use this lender, and we went through the process. You know how the process goes with getting a loan. At the last minute, the lender says, oh, I didn't realize you were in a rural area, so you're going to need $5,000 more to put down. This is the lesson of unprofessional. You know, and of course, needless to say, I had never, ever recommended that lender again. But you learn, you know, 20 years later, and every day you learn something in real estate, as you will see. I mean, no 2 deals are alike, no 2 people are alike, but it's an awesome way to make a living. You know, I should mention that too. If someone's out there, especially now with COVID, and they're thinking about being a real estate agent as a professional career, send them my way. You know, I'd be happy to talk to them, tell them the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Well, you're on Facebook Live, so you tell people how to reach you. How do people reach you?
You know, it's weird. I don't feel like I'm live. I feel like I'm looking at you. I have a picture of you on my screen. Yes, please contact us. We're over here in the shopping center, the Greenville office, if you're local here. Our number is 518-966-4900. Pretty easy to remember. 966-4900. Okay. And I would love to sit down and explain everything to them and how to do it. It's a great way to make a living. It's exciting. I remember just being excited going into people's houses to see like what they call home. And I'd come home saying, I need a new stove. I see the new stoves out there right now. You know, it's really exciting, and you help people. You know, people need to downsize, upsize. You know, a lot of people need to, you know, there's estates, and I mean, it's endless. So many different things.
What is your email address?
D Danner. So it's DDANNER, D Danner, at CBPP.com. Stands for Coldwell Banker Prime Properties.
I will have all this. Yes. I will have all this in the message as I put on Facebook.
Great, excellent.
So listen,
thanks for chatting with me. I love your paper.
I appreciate it.
The Pioneer.
I do. I definitely appreciate it. Listen, people always ask me all the time, you know, oh, you must be going through hard times being a local newspaper, and my answer to them, no. I says, local newspapers like the Greenville Pioneer and the Ravenna News Herald, we're local. We don't come out every day, but we're local, and the information that we give you is important. But no one else is going to give you that information. No one is going to give you that information but us, unless something crazy happens in Greenville, then all the news coverage is going to happen. And
Yes.
and so
Let's keep the crazy down.
let's keep the crazy down. But no, I enjoy it because it's not our paper, it's the customer's paper. What can you do? What can you do every day? And you create something, once a week, every 2 weeks, and when you create it, it's not yours anymore; it's theirs. That's
There you
yeah, it's amazing.
go. There you go.
So listen,
There
I
you go.
appreciate the time. Once again, give your phone number once again. I'm a minister, so they say you have to repeat it 3 times for people to hear.
Okay, yes. Coldwell Bank of Prime Properties at 518-966-4900. Right here in the Tops Plaza in Greenville.
Well, listen, I appreciate you taking the time to give us your
Thank you.
expertise. I appreciate everything you do. And
Thank
you can find her advertisement in our paper. Yes, she does advertise with us. And as a newspaper, we reach with both our products. We reach over 60 to 70,000 people a month with our print
Wow.
and our digital products. So
Nice.
we're nothing to sneeze at. You want to reach the markets, we're the people to reach. So thank you so much for your time, and
You're welcome.
I'll talk to you soon.
Great. Thank you.